The way Naira was going then, if God has not intervened, by now $1 would be about 10,000 Naira. But God stepped in.
I go to RCCG sometimes. I would say I'm a member because I've attended RCCG more than any other church, and I attend it because of the pastor in that branch. So before I choose one church, I would have, attended like 3 or 4 churches, listen to their preachings. If it makes sense, then I will stay. So it's not because of the general overseer. It's not because of anyone to start with. I know that anything that I request for, God will listen to me. Anything that I ask for within the confine of my house, God will listen to me. But sometimes you just want to have like another place to go to. And that's why I just have to do that. But does that mean that is everything that was said that I will agree with? No, whoever is on the pulpit is just like a human being like myself. They also think, right? So if you can think yourself, and the Bible, even as a Christian, you still have what you think is right and what you think is wrong, because your own right might be another person wrong. Your own wrong might be another person's right. Anyways, I just want to put that out there. Well, guys, after listening to after listening to that video, how am I going to put this? I feel a little bit sad that somebody like Pastor Adeboye, this is not the first time. I think I always disagree with Pastor Adeboye. And the reason why I feel sad, let me explain, is because of people are already going through hardship. And I know these pastors, they are billionaires, right? They have money. In dollars, they are very rich. They have money. The only thing you can do is make the people feel like you are feeling their pains. Do I feel like he empathize with the people? Nah, I don't. It does not feel like it. You telling the people that if we had not prayed, $1 would have been 10,000 Naira by now. God stepped in and saved Nigeria. You see, in case you don't know, let me see. Pastor Adeboye is not just a pastor. He's a smart, a brilliant man. Now, some of you don't know. This man has got bachelor's degree in mathematics from the University of Ile-Ife, master's degree in hydrodynamics from the University of Lagos, PhD in applied mathematics from the University of Lagos. This man right now is beginning to sound to me like a politician. He's beginning to sound like somebody that is friends with Tinubu. Like, when you're friends with somebody like the president, which is not bad. He's the president, right? But these people are just shady. And if you are in a leadership position, especially in the church, God has already given you a position. You have no business with politics. Christians should go into politics. But if you are already heading, or you are in a position like Adeboye, you're supposed to be on the side of the people, because the people, the common man, are the ones who patronize you, people who goes to your church, who pays tithes and offer. Let's even remove financial this thing. They are the ones who carry una for head, who support you the most, who defend you. So I think being behind them is very important. Telling them that, what I sense from this is, what you are facing now, it should have been worse, but thank God. People are dying of hunger. I don't really understand. And when you talk, when you reply, or you try to sensitize the people concerning something like this, even though it's your almighty Pastor Adeboye, it does not mean that he is void of mistakes. Like he can make mistakes, right? And this thing is becoming like a constant thing that some people are beginning to say, maybe it's because it's getting old, or maybe no. I think it's because there's social media now. It's the same person that was against Goodluck Jonathan years ago at the time of Goodluck Jonathan. People were like, happy that you are on the side of the people. And now, even though you could hear the cries of the people, you're telling them that no, it could have been worse. So, oh my God. Like I said, when you say things like this, oh, other ardent fans of, I wouldn't say ardent Christians, because normally serious Christians should supposed to use their brain as well as going to church, and also know that, without a pastor you can also pray and God will listen. So I'll say ardent fan of Pastor Adeboye. When you say things like that, they use words like, oh, the church is under attack, oh, the enemies are attacking us, the church is under a siege, the enemies of the church are after the church, pray for the church. You start hearing things like that.
Welcome back to the moment of truth. Do you agree with Abraham? He told you he can call himself a redeemed member because he goes there sometimes. And I do agree with him. Let me read this to you as well from another man, Ajegba Ebije. So, he wrote on Sahara Reporters, it is time for Pastor Adeboye to retire. What do you think? A lot of people have called for his retirement because Adeboye is not making any sense anymore. But he's adding supporters. They are not Christians because they are not using their brains. You heard what Abraham said. Those adding supporters are not Christians. They are just follow. So someone wrote, have been saying this, Baba has tried. He needs to take a bow and leave the stage. Of late, he has been making big blunders. Seriously. Another one wrote, some people think it is old age that is affecting Daddy Gio. No, Daddy Kumuyi is a bit older than Adeboye. Yet, he doesn't golf. Who told you? They are both of same feather. They are both the same. All of them, they are the same. It's only that Kumuyi is less, his own rubbish is lesser than Adeboye. So Adeboye thinks he's above everybody. So, like Adeboye is erring because of his tribal inclination and his love of money. Yes, that's correct. These things are dragging him to make such statements that makes his integrity questionable. He has no integrity. Zero integrity. Another one wrote, you are very correct, but old man go soon look for verse to back his Galadimas rule. My people, I hope you enjoy these jokes because that's all I can call it. It's just jokes. Adeboye is not a football that everybody is kicking here and there. But if you go on the internet, it's adding supporters are actually bashing people, and people are giving it back to them as well. But all I know, they will never win. And I see you, my people, on my next video. Bye for now.